My name is Tommy Sandoval. I've been skating for about 20 years now. These are some of the slams I've taken over time. I think I'm just gonna start with like my younger slams into recently. The first one I would like to talk about is sacking it for the very first time extremely hard. Probably the hardest I've sacked it to this day. I was downtown San Diego and there's this 15 stair rail that goes kind of into a door. I was trying to warm up to Smith grind it, and it was gonna be my first like big Smith grind, so I was like getting hyped, you know. I was like, all right, right here, fuck it, dude. Go for Smith grind, completely lock up, flail to the bottom, sack like the last 3 feet of the rail, and I just go flying every which way. Like, I guess I kicked the ground and my shoe fell off. I kind of roll over and get up, and I'm like in fetal position, and like I check my shit, and I've got like it's all tore up, dude. There's like cuts, and I got anxiety to no extent. I call my parents and I'm like, hey, like I need a ride home. So my dad's like, what, you got hurt skateboarding? You need to get home on your own. I live in Chula Vista and I'm downtown San Diego, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna catch the trolley and just be like suffering the whole time, you know? So that's basically what happened. Got home, my dad was super upset. He's like, let me see what happened. Like, really, I gotta like show you my balls right now, dude. So I ended up showing my dad my junk. It was already blown out, dude. Like, I sacked it so hard, like I split in between my nuts. I basically hit it so perfect that it made both my nuts just swell up so big that my balls got infected. It felt like my balls were gonna fall off, dude. Like, it was the most painful like month of my life to my swollen balls. Peace. Being in Chula Vista, there's a lot of hometown spots that we grew up skating, and one of them was this bleacher rail. It was just around the time when like a nose grind on a 10 stair and like a nose blunt were still super like cracking, you know? So I was feeling kind of frisky that day. I wanted to try front blunt. I was trying to come out to regular at first, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna try it to fakie like one time, you know? One try. For some reason, I was just going a weird speed, and I felt like, don't try it, but I just tried it anyways. My front foot came off while I was doing the front blunt. My back foot was still on the board. I popped it up and just trucked me in the mouth.
Oh my God!
Ah!
You all good?
Fuck! Hey, don't let nobody see you.
Don't let none of the coaches see you, dog.
No.
Plug your nose and lean your head back. Don't be an idiot.
Broke my nose, and my nose was bleeding for 2 weeks after that. They had to like stick a tampon in my nose. I was like, I loosened all my teeth in the front right here, so I was eating out of a straw for like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that was next to as painful as my balls, but it was on my fucking face.
Oh my God!
Let's see. I sacked this rail like 2 or 3 times in the same session. That day, I was in a time crunch to pick up my daughter from school. So I'm at the spot. My whole vibe was just get it done. Like, let's go. Start trying to blunt slide it. And as soon as I started committing, like within the first 3, I like sacked it, rode my face down the rail and like did like a half flip at the bottom. And then the next one, like sacked it and like cruising down the rail on my chest. And I'm like limping around with my balls. I got a lot of ball falls. I'm like, whatever. One other one that really sticks out, that's probably the gnarliest slam I've ever took. I got KO'd on a backyard mini ramp. I know it sounds absurd. It was a homie's backyard. We were filming Wannabe Cheese and Crackers, just super ghetto edit, but it was for 9.5, and for whatever reason, I did some tricks off the side to this concrete patch. Frontside flipped it. So, hey, like, you could do that frontside flip over or something like that. I was like, I guess, like, whatever, sure. So I was kind of under the same impression that I was gonna be able to do it pretty quick, and unfortunately, it didn't go that way. I go up, and all I remember is like rolling in from one side and then like waking up on the ground the next second. Like, I basically flew off the ramp, laid down sideways in the air, and just boom, like on my temple or something. In the clip, you could see me like get up and I like stumble off and like try to catch my balance. And I just woke up and I felt like I was in the sky. Like I was looking at the sky and it was like so much closer. And then like I felt like slowly like I came back to reality. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I had an out of body experience. Like literally, I must have been leaving the world, but I just came back. I was like, no, it's not time yet. I was like, not yet. I go sit down for a little bit, Then for some reason I get the idea that I'm okay and I want to try it again. So I'm like, I'm gonna get up there and do it just to prove the universe wrong, I guess. But unfortunately I couldn't prove the universe wrong and it happened again. I was all, I just need to leave. Still to this day, I feel a little off. Yeah, it sucks. It was a bad concussion. I think that's like my main ones that are like the heaviest that you could watch and be like, oh fuck.
Oh my God! Ah, fuck.
You all right, Tom?
Ah,
You all good?
ah, fuck.
Hey, don't let nobody see you.
Don't let none of the coaches see you, dog.
Whatever. I think that's it though.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Word. Solid.